Welcome, Aries. It's time for another reading. We're going to focus on Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, anywhere in your chart. Even if you are a cross watcher, even if you don't have it anywhere in your chart, you're not dealing with an Aries. If this is your reading, by all means stay, watch, and have a blast. And the focus is Aries horoscope, Aries tarot, Aries astrology, and of course also Aries trust, lies, and love. So let's see what we have. Trust. We have the Nine of Swords reversed here. Lies. We have the Eight of Cups here in the upright. And love, we have the Four of Wands in the upright. This is your own energy and also Leo's energy. This looks really good, okay? I don't know whether somebody is missing you. You are missing somebody here. Somebody left. It looks like somebody was forced to leave here. The Nine of Swords is a lot of worries, right? I also have somebody looking. Maybe you're in a beautiful relationship. And then somebody is looking at why you're so happy with this person. Somebody's saying, why isn't it me? You should be with me. You see that? Very clear energy. So either this already happened and somebody wants back in. Others of you, somebody sees you being happy with somebody already. If you want new love, by the way, that's coming in here, okay, with the Four of Wands. Some of you might be bored here. Others of you, you really miss somebody in the bedroom. You feel lonely. You could also be in a new house. You don't like the house. You don't like the environment. Everything is going to be just fine. I'm going to take one card here. Taurus wanted to come out. You could be dealing with a Taurus, Leo, Aries, a Pisces, and also Gemini is here strongly. This Taurus energy is about a comfortable life, right? Everything needs to be comfortable. What does comfortable mean? Comfortable means that the agreements that have been made together, right? That both of you believe in those agreements. That both of you also want to stick to those agreements. And if it's not you, then, in a relationship, then this is somebody who wants that from you. I do see somebody, okay, that's starting all over and is looking, maybe reminiscing about the relationship, what could have been. And I have somebody that is also looking at you, or maybe you're doing it, I don't know, is really happy with somebody else. They're getting married, engaged, they are married, engaged. And then Taurus reversed is an energy of somebody also eating away their emotions. It's eating away. This is literally the message here, okay? Whether this is physical eating or whether this is somebody that is feeling this way, right? Somebody had high hopes for a relationship, so if this is not there anymore, it's a huge disappointment, and somebody's reminiscing a lot about what could have been. And if somebody's happy with somebody, there's definitely somebody here that is also reminiscing. It's like, that could have been me. Okay, let's see. Messages for the next week, by the way, 7 days. Here we go. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Bottom of the deck, we have the Hangman here, Pisces reversed. There's a need for change of perspective here. If that is not going to happen, if somebody is in a relationship, the relationship is going to break. Whatever this perspective is, it's required to change it. Why? Because at the end of the week, Sunday, death is here. It's over. It's done. The Wheel of Fortune is also here, okay? So if you are accepting that things are over, you're fine with it. You are finally accepting it, or somebody is finally accepting it, only for those where it resonates, because I have different scenarios here, right? Different people, different scenarios. So if you're saying, I'm good to go, then this week is a week of not closure, right? That's not closure. This is moving on. Closure means that you feel that you have to shut something down, that there is a cycle, right? If you put yourself in cycles, you keep, staying in a roller coaster, right? So instead of closure, you're saying, I need to move on. And if you've done that, you're so good to go, because at the end of this week, whenever you're going to hear this reading, you're going to be done. It's over, it's done. And then the Hangman reversed is even a thank you. 12th house, right? This is the highest spiritual soul contract love that we can have. The 12th house. Everybody needs to move to the 12th house, right? You could be dealing, of course, with a Pisces, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, Aquarius, Sagittarius. Gemini is here. Cancer is here. Sagittarius and Scorpio. The Two of Cups is even reversed here. So I don't know whether you want to communicate. If you do want to communicate, the best day to do that is on Wednesday and it is on Saturday. The other days are not good for any communication regarding any union, whether it's financial, it's emotional, it's love, romantic, platonic, business, whatever. Okay? Use the Wednesdays and the Saturdays. The other days are not good. I'm just trying to take the deck, right? And I see below the Three of Wands, that's you, and there's the Two of Pentacles here. Capricorn, Aries, and Pisces energy is here. So something is way off track, right? You are, of course, the first house. So that's what you should master. Aries, everybody needs to master their own house, and then we grow, right? To the other houses, which the last one is 12th house. I don't know whether you're in a relationship, you're looking at, this person used to be like this, they're not like this anymore, it's different, Some of you feel like your person is not the one that you married to, they've changed, maybe they got into a depression, a burnout. This could also postnatal depression, right? There's something going on here about things are not what they used to be. And on Monday, the Knight of Pentacles is here, so a decision needs to be taken here. And the decision is about movement. If you don't move, then other things around you will keep moving and spinning around you, right? So you need to move. On Tuesday, the Seven of Swords is reversed here. So you might say, I don't believe it. I need more evidence. I need more questions. I need to see what the deal is, right? And then on Wednesday, the Eight of Wands is here. This could also be somebody that's trying to persuade you, is trying to change your mind. The Eight of Swords is also here. Be careful. Somebody could also be trying to make you jealous here. So don't break a relationship out of emotions, right? That's Cancer here on Friday. That's the 4th house, right? Anybody that makes emotional decisions, right, you're going to regret it. That's just how life is. That's just how it works. Make decisions when you are calm, you're cool, collected, and you can think rationally. This Nine of Swords is here. So if you are constantly in mental overload, Eight of Swords is here, Seven of Swords is here. You can't make right decisions here, Aries. And maybe that's something that you need to check first before you're going to make any decision or take any action. Are you able to make a decision that's rationally based? If you only make emotional decisions, it's only damaging. It doesn't bring you anything. That's the 4th house, Cancer. It's the moon. Moon is the prison of the soul. You can Google it. And the sun is, of course, Leo, right? It's the soul of humanity. That's the sun. We work with the sun on my channel, not with the moon. Why? Because you go in cycles, everybody. And next to that, right? Moon rituals, voodoo, hoodoo, black magic, all that stuff, right? It's a dead planet, right? The moon is a dead planet. It gets its light from the sun. I also have somebody here, okay, that has a Mr. or a mistress. And they need to decide whether they're going to stay or not, because somebody's already in a relationship, or it's even going to get worse. Somebody has been waiting for quite some time. And somebody said, yeah, I'm going to leave this person, I'm going to be with you. They're not leaving. They're even marrying this person, or they go further in the relationship. So whomever this Eight of Cups is, right, that has a very sour face. It is important to check, what do I want out of life? What do I want out of this relationship? On Saturday, things are going to happen. Loads of you bought your birth chart reading, Aries. On Saturday, you're looking at your birth chart. The change that you want to make is, of course, in your birth chart, right? So if you're looking at your birth chart, whether you bought it recently, right, or a few years ago from me, then you have all your secrets, and then you know that this is part of your destiny. It's over, it's done. This is why death is here, right? This is over, it's done. It cannot continue. It is impossible to continue. And with Taurus reverse, which is the 2nd house, you are the 1st house, Aries, so you have to go to the 2nd, the 3rd, etc., right? But Taurus is even reversed, which is the 2nd house. So whatever this is in your life, romantic, business, platonic, right? Doesn't matter what the topic is. It doesn't bring you up, right? Somebody pulls you down. And because you are the 1st house, Aries, you have to go through all the other houses. So the 2nd house being reversed is not an option for you. You're already in the 1st house, right? Taurus reversed is also, Taurus is the most beautiful next to Leo. They're being ruled by Venus, right? That's Taurus, and of course Leo is the sun. And Taurus reversed could also be jealousy because somebody's prettier, beautiful. Somebody could also be very jealous because somebody's losing a lot of weight or looks really good, really pretty. And then somebody's looking like, oh, I wish I looked like that. So somebody also here has a complex here regarding, this is like beauty standards and all that stuff. Be careful you listen to, okay? Because Aries, the Seven of Swords is here, so, and the Knight of Pentacles. This is somebody showing you on Monday, Tuesday something, and it's here to upset you. It's here to break your confidence. These are confidence breakers, okay? So be mindful about these people that are confidence breakers. They communicate something, they tell something, they deliberately do that, right? To break people's confidence. So be mindful, because if this is you, you are in an 8 of Cups, 9 of Swords. That's not the people that you should be around, right? You should be around 4 of Wands people, celebrating, looking forward to celebrations, having get-togethers, genuinely talking to each other, showing something genuinely, not to break somebody down, right? If somebody, by the way, try to attempt that, that's going to be over, or this friendship is going to be over, whatever this is, right? Somebody's not having it anymore. Somebody's like, listen, you're so insecure, you keep breaking my confidence. This is also with the Knight of Pentacles reversed, right? And 7 of Swords. Somebody's also very heavy. I'm not talking about ticklicious, right? I'm talking about obese. There's too much fraud here going on. What do I mean? Somebody's just not genuine. Fraud also is lying, everybody, being dishonest to your partner romantically, right? Any form of fraud is, of course, lying. So somebody's also lying. It doesn't matter, I don't like this person anymore, don't love this person anymore. They do. They're watching the 4 of Wands, which is somebody else being happy. And the Knight of Pentacles, 7 of Swords is whatever this is, right? Because obese, it eats away the organs, the fat, right? That's literally a medical condition, everybody. This is not about, pretty beautiful. If you're obese, of course, then this is not applicable. Then, of course, you need medical help, because the fat is eating away your organs. Really simple. I just split the deck. I have the 10 of Swords here. There's the 9 of Swords, right? And the Fool is here. The World is reversed here. Somebody's also online saying stuff just to hurt people. The World is reversed, right? So it doesn't really seem to affect the world. For some of you, this is somebody online, Aries. You see it. They always talk bad, negative. They never have something positive to say. And if it is positive, right, then towards the end or the middle, they start showing their true self, right? Which is basically a bitter, right? It's a bitter person, everybody. It doesn't bring anything. Whatever this is for you, Sunday, this will end, Aries. 1,000,000%. Sunday, this will end. Whatever this is, it will end. It cannot stay as it is. It has to end, because on Saturday, the Wheel of Fortune is here. It's in your birth chart. I don't know, Aries, because the 2 of Pentacles with the 3 of Wands is reversed. This is like a decision needs to be made. And as somebody says, you need to make a decision now. So they do, right? But they choose the marriage with somebody else. And then somebody's totally flabbergasted, like, how could you? But, somebody asked for the decision, right? And the 2 of Cups is here even reversed. Remember that if you want to have a conversation about whatever this is to bring things together regarding a union, Wednesday is really favorable for you. And Saturday too. The other days are not good. Yeah? Final message for you, and then I'm going to do another zodiac sign. Check out the video section, okay, regarding the other zodiac signs. In the live section, you most likely will find Capricorn. If you are a defined feminine, there are defined feminine readings in the live section, the video section. And for the defined masculine, there are also videos in the video section. Yeah, here we go. Final message for you. The Fool is here. This is really simple, right? Somebody's not willing to see what's going on here, or somebody is gaslighting or saying it's not true, or I don't want to see it, I don't want to hear it, but death is going to come in, right? So Sunday, this will end. Yeah, that's Scorpio again. Judgment reversed. If you're wondering why somebody stopped talking, ghosted, blocked you, whatever this is, right? They're in a marriage, they're with somebody else, or they will be. or they ask somebody to get married or something like that. Yeah? This is your reading. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Make sure that you subscribe, like, share, comment, hit that notification bell, press all, and also hype the video, please, for me. That would be very much appreciated. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.